Right now, right now!
Right now, right now!
Allow the media in Tibet!
Allow the media in Tibet!
Truth is coming out!
Truth is coming out!
China lies, Tibetans die!
China lies, Tibetans die!
Shame on Chinese government!
Shame on Chinese government!
Stop lying to the world!
Stop lying to the world!
Allow media in Tibet!
Allow media in Tibet!
Right now, right now!
Right now, right now!
Press freedom in Tibet!
Press freedom in Tibet!
Right now, right now!
Right now, right now!
And so now as the Olympic torch goes into Tibet, and it's going to be this week, some people might not realize, but the Olympic torch is actually, it's been planned and rescheduled and planned and rescheduled for Tibet. Why is that? Why do they keep having to change their plans in Tibet? Because the Chinese authorities are fundamentally insecure about their rule over our people. Because our people haven't given up. Our people still fight. Nobody else right now is challenging China. Nobody else. Tibetans are challenging China. 6 million people are challenging one of the most powerful nations on earth. So we stand on the side of this road, and we stand on the side of the road in Vancouver where I grew up. We stand on the side of the road in London and in Paris and in New Delhi, and we protest, and day after day after day we're here, and they hide behind all of their protection, with all of their money, with all of their diplomatic security. And the Chinese leadership hides like little cowards. But our people are the brave people. We don't need guns. We don't need tanks to find strength. We have it inside. We have faith. They don't have faith. Yes. They don't have spirit. They don't know the truth. They don't know about compassion. The global values that the Olympics are supposed to stand for, Tibetans stand for that, not the Chinese government. The values that the athletes are going to compete for and all these nations are going to meet in Beijing, the values that the Olympics are supposed to mean, that's us. And anybody in the world who truly believes in any of those values, anyone, should be standing with us, not with a tyrannical, brutal, dictatorial, few small-minded, fearful people that rule Beijing, that rule China, that rule over Tibet. And I think the one thing the Chinese government has got the message loud and clear, and future generations of Chinese leaders who are studying at Columbia and NYU and studying at all these prestigious institutions around the world, the same Chinese who came out and protested us here and all over the world because they were so shocked. How could anybody say anything bad about China? Well, that's because there's a lot to say. That's because you have the responsibility. Why does it take 6 million Tibetans to challenge your government? Why don't you challenge your government? Why don't you change them and bring them down? You're so smart, you're going to Harvard and Princeton and Yale, then figure it out. If the future belongs to China in any way that the rest of the world wants it to, then the next generation of Chinese leaders better learn that they've got problems at home, that Tibetans don't want to be part of China, that Tibetans are not free, that it's a lie, that we don't do this because it's fun. My father has not been protesting for 50 years because he enjoys standing on the side of the road every day. Our people didn't come to a land where, you have to start all over again because, it's an easy, fun thing to do. It's because it's not free in Tibet. It's because Tibetans are not Chinese, because we don't want to be a part of China. We speak a different language. We practice a religion they don't even value. We're from a land that is so different and so distinct that, as my colleague said, when he flew into Tibet for the first time, he didn't need anybody to tell him where Tibet started and China ended. He saw, the mountains told him. There's almost no people on earth as defined by the land from where they come than Tibetans. And we will never give up. Tibetans inside are not giving up. We will not give up. And the Chinese government can hide and can bury their heads in the sand and can try and produce all the most beautiful public relations materials they want in the world. But just because you say something doesn't mean it's true. Just because you can write it in a special font designed by Burstyn Marsteller in New York City doesn't make it true. And we will never, ever give up. And all empires rise and fall, and so will yours, because it's corrupt and it's not true and it's based on lies. So we look forward to the end of it. The torch may go into Tibet. Maybe there's protests, maybe there aren't. We don't know. We're not going to see because there's no media allowed in Tibet. If everything's fine in Tibet, let the media in. If everything's fine in Tibet, let tourists come. Let them travel openly and freely as they can right here in the US or in Canada. When you hide an entire country, the world knows something's wrong. So maybe the Chinese government, for all their smarts and all their money, could figure that out. Let the media in, let them see. Otherwise, no one's ever going to believe you. So today, as we stand here, just remember there's thousands of people around the world who stand with us. This whole week there will be observations, demonstrations, protests, and vigils. But more importantly, there are 6 million Tibetans inside Tibet who can't do this right now because they're staring at the barrel of a gun. And so we do this for them. Thank you.
Like Harila said, there is no free media in Tibet. I do see a few media people. We really need media in Tibet because without media, whatever happens in Tibet, they will be brutally suppressed and nobody will know about it. Tell your colleagues, tell your friends, tell your media friends, please make an effort. We need media in Tibet.